Hi everyone, I am back, and basically, if you want to purchase my novel still, please email info@olympiapublishers.com. The novel is called The Story of Whittenborough. Right, without further ado, let's get on with today's symbolism. And first of all, we have this band on X Factor called V5. That actually has to do with the fifth trumpet and the fifth angel. The fifth angel is another name for Satan or the devil. So this fifth is just like that 5 there. That's what that 5 represents. And what is a 5 in Roman numerals? That's right, a V. Just like the V is shown on this Freemason Royal Arch right here. And this is actually the cornucopia that Jesus takes his people in at the end of days. And right here, this is where Satan is supposed to be chained for 1,000 years. Satan, the devil, is actually seen like this clown character right here. And that's why, on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, a recent episode, this guy was wearing a clown mask. In the background, the white for heaven, the red for Satan. Even on the mask, the white for heaven, the red for Satan. So, see that 5 again right there, going back to the 5th trumpet and V5. So, see Nadine Coyle represents the Revelation 12 woman. Do you see that cross on her shirt? Could be to do with the Christianity cross, who knows? But it goes all the way back to these crosses shown in Suicide Squad, with the Joker, the clown, the Satan character, the devil right there. So, they're all about bringing this one character called Yaya Panda into Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Originally she appeared in Crash Nitro Part 2. But that panda, it goes all the way back to this panda shown on this 2015 Economist cover. And then it goes back to Revelation 13 of the King James Bible, where it says, and his feet were as the feet of a bat. So, even if we take a look at his dark materials, you see the Obama type character right there. Then you see the woman of wickedness, wearing red for Satan. Then you see the bear. The polar bear represents the exact same thing as the panda bear. And then you have the Revelation 12 woman, Lyra, played by Daphne Keane. Basically, she also represents the Revelation 12 woman in that Logan movie where she plays X-23. Basically, a few nights later, they have an episode of I'm a Celebrity where these people are wearing zombie masks. And that actually represents when the dead rise at the end of days. See the zombies right there. So you have that complete symbolism through there. On I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. You have the zombies and you have the clowns as well. See right here? You have the blue, the good side, and the red, the bad side. Just like going back to your Captain America Civil War, when you had Captain America's side, the good side, the blue side, and then you had Iron Man's side, the bad side, the red side, didn't you? All of these TV shows, all of these films are all showing the same symbolism over and over and over again. Even this monkey could be to do with your King Kong. Or the monkey in Ace Ventura Pet Detective. So basically, you see this guy has a snake on his shoulder, that represents the snake or the serpent in the Garden of Eden. See the Genesis part of your Bible for that. On this magazine cover right here, the Alice in Wonderland character is the Revelation 12 woman. Just like in his Dark Materials, the Revelation 12 woman is Lyra. So Alice and Lyra, they're both young girls, because they both represent the same person, the Revelation 12 woman. So, that being said, if we move on to this, Lyra and Alice represent this Revelation 12 woman shown right here. And so does Cassiopeia. She also represents the Revelation 12 woman. Thank you for your response, by the way, Cassia. So, and thank you to Alex Langland, one of my biggest supporters. I think that's how you say it, or is it Langland? I'm not sure. Anyway. So, you see, Joker represents the clown. Or the Joker represents Satan. Do you see how the same symbolism just repeats every single month? Last month, in October, we had the Joker movie. Then, in this month of November, we had these clowns showing up on I'm a Celebrity. So it just repeats the same symbolism over and over again. You have this one movie coming out next year called Wonder Woman 1984. Wonder Woman, another person who represents the Revelation 12 woman. But this year we had American Horror Story 1984. So you have American Horror Story 1984, but you also have Wonder Woman 1984. What is so major about this year 1984? I don't know. Even if we zoom in on this right here, seems like you can make out a V or an Illuminati pyramid above Wonder Woman's head right there. And you can even make out some V's beside her as well. Going back to your Roman numerals where the V represents a 5. Going back to your V5. So, she is wearing gold for the Golden Age, and she wants to be seen as your idol. She wants to be worshipped. And then, in the new movie, she's going to go up against Cheetah, the woman of wickedness. The clue is in the name. Cheetah. Just like a cheater. It's actually a sin to cheat, isn't it? You're actually doing the devil's bidding if you cheat. So, Cassiopeia represents the Revelation 12 woman, and she's 17. Just like Haley Steinfeld represents the Revelation 12 woman, and see she's wearing blue for Jesus, and it says the edge of 17 right there. So it says 17 there, and 17 there. What is the significance of the number 17? Well, who knows? We'll just have to work that out with our detective skills. So, this dagger right here represents the sword that comes out of Jesus' mouth. And then, you see this guy right here? He does Satan's bidding. See, he's wearing the shades. Just like Agent Smith in The Matrix wore some shades, and he was basically the same character in those Matrix movies. It's also like Peter Capaldi's Doctor wore shades in Doctor Who. But the most massive thing, right, about this guy wearing shades is the fact that Vladimir Putin is wearing the shades on this Economist cover. So you see how Putin does Satan's bidding, just like this guy does. He wears black for the darkness, and so does he. He also wears red for Satan as well. Vladimir, just like Vlad the Impaler, your Dracula character, through there. Dracula wants blood, just like Satan wants innocent blood to be spilt. Please vote V5 to win the X Factor tonight. See, just like the 5 there. So, in American Horror Story 1984, you have this character, the murderer, who is the woman of wickedness. Then you have this guy, he represents gayness rising up in real life. And then you have the Emma Roberts character, who represents your Revelation 12 woman through that. This guy is your Jesus character, your Steve. Just like in Marvel, Captain America, Steve Rogers is your Jesus character. But this Steve is in DC. So, remember I said Wonder Woman Gal Gadot wants to be worshipped as an idol. That is shown here on this Illuminati card game cover, where you see the golden idol is basically being worshipped right there. So, when Wonder Woman was wearing gold in that picture, that represents just like this golden calf here. Now, the Labour Party in Britain has been quite controversial of late because of this anti-Semitism business. Now, they called Jeremy Corbyn racist just because of his anti-Semitic views that he apparently has. But since then, he has denied that he actually has anti-Semitic views. But what he actually meant was, there is quite a lot of Jewish people that are part of the elite, who are rich Freemasons, trillionaires, billionaires, pulling the strings, and they have a monopoly. And whether they're part of the Illuminati or whether the Illuminati are above them, I'm not entirely sure. But this artwork suggests that the Illuminati are above them because the pyramid and the eye are above their heads. And it says the New World Order is the enemy of humanity. These people are the enemy of humanity. These people who have got a monopoly. So the Illuminati and the New World Order, they are the enemies of humanity. And then right here you see a woman with her child. Because Satan is supposed to come after the women and children. So I will leave you in the capable hands of B5. Please vote for them tonight on the X Factor UK. Please. Because we don't want Jenny to win, we don't want Max and Harvey to win. I mean, Megan winning would be okay, but I would prefer it if B5 won. So, I hope this performance convinces you to vote for them.